Yonder comes news. A wager they have met.
My horse to yours? No.
'Tis done.
Agreed.
Say, has our general met the enemy?
They lie in view, but have not spoke as yet. So, the good horse is mine.
I'll buy him of you.
No, I'll nor sell him, nor give him. Lend you him I will, for 100 years. Summon the town.
How far off lie these armies?
Half a mile, my lord.
We shall hear their larum, and they ours. Now, Mars, I prithee, make us quick in work, that we with smoking swords may march from hence to help our fielded friends. Come, blow thy blast! Tullus Aufidius, is he within your walls?
No, nor a man that fears you less than he. That's lesser than a little. Hark, our drums are bringing forth our youth. We'll break our walls rather than they shall pound us up. Our gates, which yet seem shut, we have but pinned with rushes. They'll open of themselves. Hark you far off. There is Aufidius. List what work he makes amongst your cloven army.
Oh, they are at it.
Their noise be our instruction! Ladders, ho!
They fear us not, but issue forth their city. Now put your shields before your hearts, and fight with hearts more proof than shields. Advance, brave Titus. Come on, my fellows. He that retires, I'll take him for a Volsky, and he shall feel mine edge. You may be aboard further than seen, and one infect another against the wind a mile. You souls of geese that bear the shapes of men, how have you run from slaves that apes would beat? Pluto in hell! Forehead behind, backs red, and faces pale with flight and agued fear. Mend and charge home. By the fires of heaven, I'll leave the foe and make my wars on you. Look to it. Come on! If you'll stand fast, we'll beat them to their wives as they us to our trenches. Follow! Now the gates are open. Now prove good seconds. 'Tis for the followers fortune widens them, not for the flyers. Mark me, and do the like.
Oh, foolhardiness, not I, nor I. See, then shut him in. To the pot, I'll warrant him then.
What has become of Marcius?
Oh, slain, sir, doubtless.
Doubtless.
Following the flyers to their very heels, with them he enters, who, upon the sudden, clapped to their gates. He is himself alone to answer all the city.
Oh, noble Marcius, who sensibly outdares his senseless sword, and when it bows, stands up. Thou art lost, Marcius. A carbuncle entire as big as thou art were not so rich a jewel. Thou wast a soldier, even to Cato's wish. Not fierce and terrible only in strokes, but with thy grim looks and the thunder-like percussion of thy sounds, thou madest thine enemy shake as if the world were feverish and did tremble.
But look, sir!
Oh, 'tis Marcius! Let's fetch him out and make remain alive!
I took this for silver.
See here, these movers that do prize their honours at a cracked drachma. Cushions, leaden spoons, irons of a doit, doublets that hangmen would bury with those that wear them. These base slaves, ere yet the fight be done, pack up. Down with them! And hark, what noise the general makes. To him. Then valiant Titus, take convenient numbers to make good the city, whilst I, with those that have the spirit, will haste to help Cominius.
Worthy sir, thou bleedst. That exercise hath been too violent for a second course of fight.
Sir, praise me not. My work hath yet not warmed me. Fare you well. The blood I drop is rather physical than dangerous to me. To our Phidias, thus I will appear and fight.
Now, let the fair goddess Fortune fall deep in love with thee, and her great charms misguide thy opponent's sword. Both gentlemen, prosperity be thy pay.
Thy friend no less than those who beareth highest. So, farewell.
O worthy Marcius. Go. Sound the trumpet in the marketplace. Call thither all the officers of the town, that they may know our mind. Away.
Believe me, sirs, we shall be charged again. Whiles we have struck, by interims and conveying gusts, we have heard the charges of our friends. The Roman gods lead their successes as we wish our own, that both our powers, with smiling fronts encountering, may give you thankful sacrifice. Thy news?
The citizens of Coriolanus have issued and given to Lartius and to Marcius battle. I saw our party to their trenches driven, and then I came away.
Though thou speakst truth, methinks thou speakst not well. How long is since?
Above an hour, my lord.
'Tis but a mile. Briefly we heard their drums. How canst thou, in a mile, confound an hour, and bring thy news so late?
Spies of the Volskis held me in chase that I was forced to wheel 3 or 4 miles about. Else had I, sir, half an hour since brought my report.
Who's yonder? The disappearance he were flayed. Oh gods, there's the stamp of Marcius, and I have before time seen him thus.
Am I too late?
The shepherd knows not thunder from a tabor more than I know the sound of Marcius' tongue from every meaner man.
Am I too late?
Aye, if you come not in the blood of others but mantled in your own.
Let me clip ye in arms as sound as when I wound, heart as merry as when our nuptial day was done and tapers burned to bedward.
Flower of warriors, how is it with Titus Lartius?
As with the man busied about decrees, condemning some to death and some to exile, ransoing him or pitying, threatening the other, holding Coriolanus in the name of Rome, even like a fawning greyhound in the leash. Let him slip at will.
Where is the slave which told me they had beat you to your trenches? Where is he? Call him hither.
Let him alone, he did inform the truth. But for our gentlemen, the common file, our plague, tribunes for them. The mouse ne'er shunned the cat, as they did budge from rascals worse than they.
But how prevail you?
The time served to tell. I do not think. Where lies the enemy? Are you lords of the field? If not, why cease you till you are so?
Marcius, we have a disadvantage for it, and they've retired to win our purpose.
Know you on which side they have placed their men of trust? How lies their battle?
As I guess, Marcius, their bands in the Voward are the entireties of their best trust, or them, or Phidias, the very heart of hope.
I do beseech you, by all the battles wherein we have fought, by the blood we have shed together, by the vows we have made to endure friends, that you directly set me against Phidias and his Antietes, and that you not delay the present, but filling the air with swords advanced and darts, we prove this very hour.
Though I could wish you were conducted to a gentle bath and balms applied to you, yet dare I never deny your asking. Take your choice of those that best can aid your action.
Those are they that most are willing. If any such be here, as it was sin to doubt, that love this painting wherein you see me smeared, if any fear lesser his person than an ill report, if any think brave death outweighs bad life, and that his country is dearer than himself, wave thus to express your disposition, and follow Marcius.
Aye! 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 Aye!
Oh, me alone, make you a sort of me. These shows be not outward. Which of you but is 4 Volskis? None of you but is able to bear against the great Phidias a shield as hard as his. A certain number, no thanks to all, must I select from all. The rest shall bear the burden in some other fight, as cause will be obeyed. Please you to march, and I shall quickly draw out by command which men are best inclined.
March on, my fellows! Make good this ostentation, and you shall divide in all with us.
So, let the ports be guarded. Keep your duties, as I have set them down. If we lose the field, we cannot keep the town.
Fear not our care, sir.
Hence, and shut your gate upon us.
Our guider, come to the Roman camp conductors.
I'll fight with none but thee, for I do hate thee worse than a promise breaker.
We hate alike. Not Afric owns a serpent, I a boar, more than thy fame and envy. Fix thy foot. Let the first budger die the other's slave, and the gods doom him after. If I fly nauseous, halloo me like a hare! Within these 3 hours, Thomas, alone I fought in your Coriolanus wars, and made what work I pleased. 'Tis not my blood wherein thou seest me masked, but thy revenge, wrench up thy power to the highest. Put down the Hector that was the whip of your bright progeny. Thou shouldst not escape me here! Vicious, not valiant. You have shamed me in your condemned seconds.
Or this thy day's work, thou'lt not believe thy deeds. But I'll report it, where senators shall mingle tears with smiles, where great patricians shall attend and shrug, in the end admire, where the dull tribunes, that with the fusty plebeians hate thine honours, shall say against their hearts, we thank the gods our Rome hath such a soldier. Yet camest thou to a morsel of this feast, having fully dined before.
Oh, General, here is the steed. We, the Capalisons, hadst thou beheld?
Pray now, no more. My mother, who hath a charter to extol her blood, when she does praise me, grieves me. And I have done as you have done. That's what I can. Induced as you have been. That's for my country. He that hath but affected his goodwill hath obtained mine act.
You shall not be the grave of your deserving. Rome must know the value of her own. 'Twere a concealment worse than a theft, no less than a traducement to hide your doings, and to silence that which, to the spire and top of praises vouched, would seem but modest. Therefore, I beseech you, in sign of what you are, not to reward what you have done before our army hear me.
I have some wounds upon me, and they smart to hear themselves remembered.
Should they not, well might they fest against ingratitude and tempt themselves with death. Of all the horses, whereof we have ta'en good and good store, of all the treasure in this field achieved and city, we render you the 10th, to be ta'en forth before the common distribution as your only choice.
I thank you, General, but cannot make my heart consent to take a bribe to pay my sword. I do refuse it, and stand upon my common part with those that have beheld the doing. May these same instruments which you profane never sound more. When drums and trumpets shall in the field prove flatterers, let courts and cities be made all of false face soothing. But when steel grows soft as the parasite silk, let him be made a coverture for the wars.
Marches, marches,
No more, I say! For that I have not washed my nose that bled, or foiled some debile wretch, which, without note his, many else have done. You shout me forth in acclamations hyperbolical, as if I loved my little should be dieted in praises sourced with lies.
Too modest are you. More cruel to your good reports than grateful to us that give you truly. By your patience, if gainst yourself you be incensed, we'll put you, like one that means his proper harm, in manacles, then reason safely with you. Therefore, be it known, as to us, to all the world, that Caius Marcius wears this war's garland, in token of the which, my noble steed, known to the camp, I give him, with all his trim belonging. And from this time, for what he did before Coriolanus, call him, with all the applause and clamour of the host, Marcius Caius